welcome back to my channel. My name is Damaris and I am so glad to have you here. In today's video we have part 4, which is the final part of my move-in clean with me series, and in this video we're gonna get the window tracking cleaned up in the bedrooms. We're gonna get all the floors, carpets upstairs cleaned, walls, and the bathroom. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Here on day 1, this cleaning did take a couple of days. So here on day 1, I am just starting by cleaning this window tracking. Now, I should have done all the windows before I carpet cleaned, but for some reason I didn't. So I did do this one bedroom first and then I carpet cleaned, but unfortunately, that's not the case with everything. But I just laid some extra towels and made sure to be super careful so I didn't get the dirty water on the clean carpets. But basically just using a brush, Dawn power wash, just some good old elbow grease. I'm gonna, rinse that off with water. And see why I was talking about it? I know my window's leaking and I poured some water over there, so I'm just gonna cover that up quickly before it spills on the floor. Even though this bedroom, the carpet hasn't been cleaned yet, but still, I don't want to make extra work. And then I'm just gonna blast any any stubborn stains with the steam shot. But also another thing that the steam shot was really good for was actually just rinsing out all that soapy water. So that's what I'm doing here. Say those words, go ahead, just shout it out. Just be honest, be a man right now. Say it's over, if it's over. If it's over, just say it out loud. Say those words, go ahead, just shout it out. Just be honest, be a man right now. Say it's over, if it's over. We've been laying here since 4 a.m. Now the window tracking in this room is clean. I am just going to shampoo it. Before this, I did thoroughly vacuum the carpet, and I did have some questions as to why I was shampooing the carpets if they had been done. So 2 reasons. They were super crunchy. I don't know why, but they were really crunchy. So I don't know what solution they used to shampoo them before before they listed the house, but it was really crunchy. Another thing is that there was a funny smell, and I wouldn't say it's bad, but it was just like dusty, musty, and I just wanted to get them a really good clean to kind of get rid of those things, and it did work. And as I was brain fart, as I was shampooing the carpets in the other room, my son decided that he wanted to vacuum his room, so I thought that was really cute, so I left it in the video. But just gonna go through this, and my process is the same as when I did the carpets downstairs. It's mainly going to be, one quick run over to deposit the solution, which is Branch Basics and hot water, and then another run over just with water to rinse the carpet, and then 2 to 3 passes with no solution deposited and just picking up as much water as I can. Like I said, these carpets weren't that bad. I mean, there's still some sediment and the water is a bit cloudy, but the biggest issue here was me trying to get rid of the crunch and that funky smell. And there is that strong smell that commercial carpet cleaners use, so I wanted to get rid of that as well. And we could have some fun, no problems coming in our way. I would like you just the way you are, and you would like me just the way I am, and I would like you just the way you are, the way you are. Oh, keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do.
Doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do.
Now onto the carpet in my son's room, which follows the exact same process. He vacuumed, I also vacuumed, and then we're just gonna carpet shampoo it to get these carpets not so crunchy. I did forget to clean this window and the one in my bedroom before doing the carpets, but that's okay, we'll get them at a later day.
One step 달려와줘 like a lila 말 사랑한다고 가져왔던 떨림마저 저 바람결에 사라지는 것 저 푸른 바다 자수 아래 우린 Cadillac Drive. Your shine, shine. Just take my hand. You 어서 용기 말 기다리는데 왜 모르니? Yeah, I'm ready. One step 달려와줘.
So the closet in the master bedroom was a little challenging to clean just because it's such a tight space, but it had, like I said, a really musty smell and it was really concentrated here, and so I definitely wanted to get it done. So I did my best to get as many corners of it as I could, and in the end it worked out really great.
Just take my hand. You 어서 용기 말 기다리는데 왜 모르니? Yeah, I'm ready. One step 달려와줘 like a lila 말 사랑한다고 가져왔던.
As you can see in this clip, and also probably in a bunch of the other clips I had before, when shampooing, I try to go at the rug at different angles or carpet, and it was pulling up all these little clump balls. I think previous owners had a pet, and when I did go over and vacuum and pick everything up in the end, but I like to go at it at different angles just because of how carpet fibers lay, so I want to agitate and get them moving as much as possible to get all the dust and dirt out of them. So I did go at it a couple of different angles. This room was actually the dirtiest of the lot. The dirtiest water after cleaning the carpets came from this room. Not sure why, but there it is. And now all the carpets are finally done. You have no idea how great it felt, just because I felt like I was washing carpets for days, which I was, but it was not a fun feeling. Now, over on to day 2, I let these carpets dry overnight and for most of the following day, and then I came back And this is where I realized what a boo-boo I had made, because I didn't clean the window trackings in my son's room and my room before doing the carpet. So I had to be super careful. There was a towel laid on the carpet where the window was, just to make sure I didn't get any of that. See how much dirt is coming out of that? It's just some of it, actually quite a bit of it, ended up on the towel that I had put on the floor, so that was a good idea. But note to self, next time you're doing carpets, do the messy jobs first and then finish with the carpets. Top to bottom, people, top to bottom. That's what works best.
You just gotta trust the right, don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light, you're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like, you don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right, don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light, you're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
It also occurred to me that this would have been much easier if I had just taken the window out of the tracking. So you can, with these sliders, some of them, you can typically just lift your window up and off the tracking, and then it'll be super easy to clean that way. I should have also taken out the screen in this room. I didn't, as you saw in the other bedrooms, the kids' bedrooms that I was doing. Those windows open out, so it was much easier to get access to those tracks once I took the screen out. But you know, tip for next time, I now know that it'll be easier to clean this window in the master bedroom if I just take the window off the track and also take the screen off, and then it'll be easier access then, because I felt like I kept pushing dirt around until I got everything off. I just felt like I kept pushing dirt around every time I moved the window, and to a certain degree that's probably true. I'm also going to clean the frame around the blinds, obviously, and the tops, because those usually hold on to a lot of dust. And I also did spray the actual glass with some Dawn Power Wash. I will come back later, and as you see me with a little bottle, I'll come back later with vinegar and just give them a good shine. And yeah, like I said before, I try to use products that are non-toxic and safe for kids and the whole family. So the most potent thing I'm using in the bedroom is going to be the Dawn Power Wash, just because that's where we sleep, and I'd like not to leave any lingering and off-gassing chemicals in there. But make no mistake, sometimes there is a time and place for the really strong stuff. Just I prefer to keep it out of the bedroom as much as I can. And that little spray bottle you see next to the Dawn is actually the vinegar and water. So after I finish cleaning the tracking on the other window, the other side of this window, and then I will come back and wipe down the glass with the vinegar.
Said you needed a break and left with no heads up.
Going in with that vinegar and buffing the windows so they have a nice shine, and then those windows will be done. Now you'll notice I didn't do blinds in any of the rooms, and I wish there was a nice story about strategy here, but I honestly just forgot. And to this day I have not cleaned those blinds, so that will be coming up in a later video. And also, truth be told, I hate cleaning blinds, so I don't know if I forgot or if I blocked it out, but it did not happen during this move-in clean with me, but it will be coming up in a video in the near future. Not sure when I get a moment. Outside of just cleaning my house to survive, I might do some deep cleaning, but again, not sure when, but keep an eye out for that.
We're like everyone else, we have our ups and downs. It is not just one mistake that made you think about.
Just because I don't want you guys to think I was doing this all by myself at 8 months pregnant, here is my brother again after the carpets completely dried in my daughter's and son's room. As I was cleaning everything else, he was going with my VILEDA mop with some Dawn and with some Dawn and a tiny little bit of vinegar, cleaning up the walls for me. I also did have a ton of help from my husband. He's just not on video, but it didn't all happen. I didn't do everything. I had lots of help. And here's the water from cleaning the walls. Excuse me. And dusty, pasty, chalky, you know, the usual. And that is finally done. On to the next task, which was really satisfying. I actually really enjoyed it, and slightly shocked and dismayed by the dirt coming off of it, but oh well, I enjoyed it. And that is cleaning the screens from my kids' rooms. And yeah, just gonna rinse them off, spray them with power wash, use a little brush, agitate, and then rinse them off, and after they dry, put them back. I will say I spent a lot of time in the kids' room. I did a lot of extra work, like cleaning doors and stuff like that. I just wanted it to be really nice and clean for them, and that is where I spend most of my efforts. Between those two rooms and the kitchen, that's probably where I spent most of my focus. No offense to me and my husband, but the master bedroom was kind of an afterthought. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, I wanted to get this clean too, but the kitchen and the kids' rooms were definitely where my focus was.
Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. I found my way.
Here we're still on day 2, and I am back in the kids' rooms. This time I am cleaning and wiping the remaining surfaces, which was the windows, the frames around the windows. They hold dust on top on that little ledge. The closet door, main doors, frames around those. So just going in with the finishing the finishing touches, and then those 2 rooms will be done. I was so happy when this was done, and then there was just the bathroom left to do. I actually quite enjoy cleaning bathrooms, so that one didn't feel so much like a chore. But after I finished this room, I went into my daughter's room, repeated the whole process again, and you'll see that in a little bit. And again, I did the master, but afterwards. It wasn't on this day, it was after we'd moved in. And yeah, I just wanted to get the rooms for the kids ready. I've said this before, I'm saying it again, but that's what happened here.
All this time I've been feeling hopeless till you came around. All this time you're the only reason I'm not chasing highs. What is love? Lately I've been wondering just what is love? I don't know. No one ever showed me. I've been on my own for too long. But if you hold me now, let me into your heart. Maybe I can start to love again and tend to my scars. Can you show me how? Can you love me with all you've got? 'Cause I'm coming alive. I just wanna come alive.
Now that the kids' rooms are done, we are just doing the outside of the frame. I closed these doors and I was so happy that it was done and fresh and clean and no crunch to the carpet, no musty smell, and it just felt so great. On to the bathroom now. This is the last area we're gonna do in this move-in cleaning video, and like I said, I do use the big guns. I typically will not use sanitizers or disinfecting wipes or disinfecting sprays in my house. I actually believe that some of the bacteria in our home is beneficial for us, and I am not looking to kill it. However, in the toilet, I throw all that down the toilet, get it? Or out the window, as you will. So I use toilet bowl cleaner, and I sprayed that with Microban, which is a disinfecting spray, which please, when you're using your disinfecting sprays, read the instructions. Most of them actually need to sit on the surface and remain wet for up to 10 minutes. So you're actually disinfecting. You can't just spray them and wipe off. I mean, you might as well just use a regular cleaner to do that. So please let them sit. So that's what I'm doing. I let it sit while I clean the tub and, you know, and what else did I clean? And the counter and the mirror and the cabinet. I let that sit. To clean the tub, I am using a magic eraser and some Barkeeper's Friend and just plain old water, elbow grease. You know how I said I like cleaning bathrooms? I don't like cleaning stand-in showers quite as much. Or do I even like cleaning bathrooms? Who knows? I thought I knew, but at this point I just liked cleaning the bathroom because it was the last space that needed to be cleaned and it was giving me hope, but at the same time I was so tired. So just scrubbing that and then gonna rinse it off, repeat with the tub, and then moving on to the next task.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Light me up, don't you stop, 'cause tonight it's on the line. Show me how you get on down, close my eyes, take me for a ride. Got to be you.
Just wanted to mention that if you're going to use Barkeeper's Friend, I haven't used the rest of them, but if you're going to use the powder, I know there's a cream cleanser and stuff, but I've only used the powder and I love it and I don't think I'll ever stop. But if you're going to use the powder, please make sure you rinse thoroughly. It can leave a bit of a paste, powdery residue, so just rinse that thoroughly. But honestly, this stuff is so good. It just makes quick work of everything. Now that the toilet has been sitting for a while, going in with disinfecting wipes, you'll see me sometimes use microfiber cloths because, well, you can wash them and then they'll be clean. But today, because we're just moving in and I don't know whose cooties, I feel like I'm in grade school, whose germs these are. So we are just going to use disinfecting wipes that I can then throw away, and going forward you may or may not see the microfiber cloth. It depends on how much laundry I feel like doing, honestly. I feel like most of my tasks, not all, but are motivated by how much cleanup I want to do after the cleaning, and so on days that I do not want to do a lot of cleanup after the cleaning, then I use the disinfecting wipes and then I can throw them out. You'll also notice that sometimes in the kitchen I'll use paper towel instead of like microfiber cloths or cleaning towels, and that is for the same reason. I do not want to do a lot of cleanup afterwards. Is it good for the planet? Probably not. Is it good for this mama's peace of mind? Yes, it is. It increases to my sanity when I don't have to do a million chores. So I'm gonna keep doing it, but someday, I'm sure, when my kids are older, I will be more conscious of, you know, single-use items. Oh, speaking of paper towel, here it is. I know I wouldn't go far without using it in this video, but there it is.
dry. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile.
Onto the mirror, which I am now cleaning, and I am using the same solution I use for the windows, and it is vinegar and water. What the ratio is, I believe half and half, half vinegar, half water, and it gives a really good shine. I also do like using vinegar in areas that have odors, because for a while all you can smell is the vinegar, but it also has this property that it eliminates odors. So in bathrooms and like places with stronger smelling scents, I do like to use vinegar for its deodorizing capabilities. I'm using Branch Basics to clean the counters. When I said I use disinfecting sprays and wipes in the bathroom, that is almost exclusively the toilet. I still clean the rest of the surfaces with, you know, multi-purpose cleaners that wash away the bacteria rather than killing them. Like I said before, starting to sound like a broken record, but I do believe we exist in a fine balance with the bacteria around us, on us, and I'm not trying to kill that, just the harmful stuff on the toilet. Also wiping down the medicine cabinet. Did you see how much dust was on that little ledge on top of the cabinet? This is little spots like that. I also could be wrong, but I read about this somewhere, and dust actually holds on to the smells in our houses. So if you got funky smells happening in your house, one of the things that might be of most help to you is just to, you know, dust the place, and that'll help eliminate some odors. Anyway, friends, we have now come to the end of this video, and I'm so happy to say that, because this was the last room I cleaned before we moved in. The next video you see, we will be all moved in, and, you know, we'll have our things, and you know, they may be everywhere, but they'll be there. I have enjoyed having you guys here through this move and clean with me, and I just value you so much, and I value and appreciate the fact that you take time out of your busy days and busy lives to play my video, and I just really appreciate you guys. If you have any questions, comments, or anything you'd like to see going forward, please let me know in the comments, and I will do my best to answer and accommodate. That's it for today, you guys. Have a great day and a great week, and we will see you next time with a new video. Take care, guys.